It's been quite a year for Mazda in America. We've seen continued growth in CX-50 and CX-30. Oh, and welcome the CX-90 and CX-90 plug-in. And September saw best ever sales. More car vids. More car vids. What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and in today's Mazda News Update, we're talking about the September 2023 sales results, and this is going to be interesting because in some product lines, we're building, and I'm really excited to see what this fourth quarter brings, October, November, December, because the production is supposed to be the highest of the year. September marked 12 consecutive months of year-over-year growth. We've seen year-over-year gains, which is phenomenal considering we're finally coming out of that production slump. And there are 3 crossovers with best ever Septembers and 1 with best ever all time. And we'll jump into those in just a minute. But let's get started with the U.S. sales. In September, the U.S. sales totaled 28,031 units in America, and that brings our year-to-date to 272,617. That month-over-month was an 18% gain. That year-over-year is a 27% gain. So congratulations to all of you new Mazda owners. Thank you for your continued support in business. Certified pre-owned sales in America were 5,558, which was a 34% gain year over year, or last September. So congratulations to you, new owners. Our neighbors to the north, Mazda Canada, with 5,556 sales. Our neighbors down south, Mazda Motor de Mexico, at 6,795, and we don't have any data for Mazda de Colombia right now, but congratulations to all of you new Mazda owners in the surrounding areas, and thank you as always for your business and your continued support. Now let's jump into the individual product sales for the U.S. The Mazda 3 totaled 2,632 sales. That is a pretty big increase over last year, 41.5%. You see the sedan numbers and hatchback numbers at 1565 and 1067, respectively. MX-5 Miata with 603 sales, and you see the soft top and RF breakdown at 290 and 313, respectively. CX-3, of course, is done. CX-30, yes, it had the best ever September with 6,924 sales. CX-5 at 9,742. That's a 5% decrease, and when we're only in 4 digits for CX-5, that's a pretty low month, probably that 23 to 24 transition. CX-9 still has a few stragglers out there with 12 sales. Those are probably getting close to being gone. CX-50 with a big September, 3,417 was its best September ever, so CX-50 still growing. MX-30 is done, and CX-90, yes, CX-90 with a grand total, the best ever, 4,701. They're not breaking down the 90s and the plug-ins, but I will say that the plug-ins have got quite the attention with the tax credit in the form of a rebate on the leasing. So thank you for your support of this new product. That brings the total in cars to 3,235. Total in trucks, 24,796 for that grand total in September of 28,031. So congratulations again to all of you new Mazda owners. Thank you for your continued support and business, and now you're zooming away showing your Mazda passion. September is traditionally not that big of a month, as we saw a decrease from July and August. July's numbers were 30,629 in the month. August at 30,174, so pretty close. down to 28 or 31, and I think we can really say that that's probably in CX-5. Maybe there's some new incentives out there and APRs that you need to check out on the crossovers, especially the standard turbo CX-90 with some pretty low rates, and the CX-5 has some pretty interesting rates. I think that wraps it up for this edition of Mazda News Update. I'll continue to keep my ear to the ground for all the latest Mazda news. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comment. Text me at 334-718-0504. I'll be here, you'll be there, and I'll see you on the next one.